Hello everyone. In today's movie review, I'm going to be reviewing the 1991 comedy film, What About Bob? Now the plot of this movie is where this guy named Bob Wiley, played by Bill Murray, is basically a patient who follows his doctor, Dr. Leo Melvin, played by Richard Dreyfuss, while he's on vacation. And so when the unstable Bob becomes friends with the other members of Dr. Leo's family, it pushes the doctor over the edge. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much the basic plot of What About Bob? So, I gotta say, this movie was pretty funny. I enjoyed this movie ever since I first watched this movie when I was at High Road Academy, which is a private school back in between 2017 and early 2018. Yeah, I watched this movie like one time on a Friday at school, like I said before. And I gotta say, What About Bob is definitely a very funny movie. Yeah, I laughed. There were some scenes I laughed at. Like there's this one part in this movie where Bob was still sleeping, of course. But then he was like, he's pretty much almost like a heavy sleeper, almost like hard to be waking up, of course. Like, yeah, that was like that one part I kind of laughed at. But yeah, this movie had other funny moments too that I laughed at, and it's probably like one of the good times of comedy films, and I enjoyed this one. Yeah, the humor's funny, and the acting's really good too. Bill Murray, I really love Bill Murray. Bill Murray's a great actor. I thought he did a good job in this movie as Bob. Richard Dreyfuss did good in this movie too. Yeah, it's also pretty cool, like how What About Bob is turning 30 years old this year, since it first came out in May 1991, and now nearly 30 years later, it's turning 30 this May. Yeah, which is pretty cool. And what's also pretty cool is that this movie, What About Bob, is actually directed by Frank Oz. Frank Oz, who's known for voicing Yoda in the Star Wars movies, and of course he's well known for puppeteering lots of characters on Sesame Street, like Cookie Monster and Bert, and yeah. Oh yeah, and also another puppeteer was actually in this movie as well. Fran Brill, who's known for puppeteering, who's known for performing the puppet, who's also known for performing Prairie Dawn on Sesame Street. And I thought Fran Brill did a pretty good job in this movie. So I guess that's two Sesame Street puppeteers who were involved working on this movie. What About Bob? Frank Oz directed it, and I think Frank Oz did a great job directing this movie. So there you go. And Fran Brill, she did good in this movie too. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking this movie out if you haven't seen it yet. It's really funny, and I think you'll enjoy it. And I think you'll enjoy it. So overall, What About Bob is a funny movie from 1991, and I'm gonna give What About Bob 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely check out this movie if you haven't seen it yet. And since if you're a fan of Frank Oz and you know and some of the other puppeteers like Frank Oz and Fran Brill, then definitely check out this movie. If you're a fan of if you're a fan of the Muppets and Sesame Street, because that's kind of like what I said before. Frank Oz directed this movie, and Fran Brill was in this movie too. So there you have it, guys. So that's going to be it for my movie review on What About Bob. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.